Welcome back, Golan-Globus. The nice, warm, cozy sci-fi fantasy month continues. We brought you in with some heavy riffs for a movie that is not quite heavy, but you felt it fit.
I mean, yeah. Well, Cyclops in the title of the song, so
Yeah.
you know, get a lot of requests for this movie. It was fine. I mean, I saw it when I was a kid. I liked it as a kid, and I didn't hate it. I mean, I understand you is coming from it as an adult was not impressed because it's a kid's movie.
It seems like it would be fun to see as a kid.
I suppose. I mean, this movie bombed when it came out. And I think one of the reasons was it's called Krull, which is an awful name for a movie.
Doesn't pass the marquee tests. One Mr. McMahon would say.
Yeah, well, he's right because it's the name of the planet, and like at least with Dune, the whole movie is about the planet Dune and control of it. Krull doesn't matter.
All right, can you think of a title that would have maybe gripped it a little bit better?
I don't know.
The magical Mr. Egor, whatever his name was. Colwyn's Adventure.
Yeah, Colwyn's Adventure in the Forbidden Zone.
Lisa's Tang. Or was it Liza? How do they pronounce it?
It wasn't Lisa. Lice.
Liza?
Lice. I think her name was Lice.
Lisa.
Why are we talking about the movie? We're supposed to be talking about stuff that has nothing to do with the movie. We're losing our touch.
Oh, well,
people are actually tuning in thinking we're talking about the movie. We need to talk about other shit for half an hour first.
It's a smoke screen, so they think we're talking about it, then we start talking about bullshit.
You know, a month ago, I scolded our nation, our great nation, our once great nation, going to be great again, for voting an idiot back into office. And I registered my disappointment with you guys. And all I have to say is, when I got the new, I'd say I found some found hope in our country. When we all got the news, a millionaire insurance guy was assassinated, and it was a resounding shrug was met with it. And now I'm like, maybe there's hope for our country. That because the media so badly wanted us to grieve for this douchebag. Fuck this guy.
Yeah,
and while I'm at it, fuck his family. I hope you have a horrible Christmas.
Fellow czar of yours wants you to feel some kind of emotion.
Well, because he knows that the target's on him now, and that's the way it should be.
I mean, you got all these people saying...
Look, I'm not calling for violence.
No!
I'm just saying I'm not going to shed a tear if some violence happens.
Well, I mean, Murray, I'm willing to extend the same grievance they extend to kids who get murdered in school. You have my thoughts.
Well, that's
and my prayers. I won't tell you what's in those thoughts.
Somebody dies in Detroit. Somebody's murdered in Detroit every fucking day.
Yeah.
Okay? So, big fucking whoop.
And it's probably over nothing.
It's always over nothing.
In regards
you looked
to
at me the wrong way. I'm going to kill you.
Who is basically just outsourced his job to an AI and yet is still collecting a 6-7 pay figure to deny people.
Well, he's collecting that by firing the people that did the job that AI did.
Which we can look forward to Doge doing now. Doge does?
Doge does. Wasn't that like a Bitcoin, Dogecoin?
Okay. As we know about Elon, he has a one-track joke brain. This is why we would never be successful as comedians, because we can never tell
how he spent more time working on trying to fit Doge into a government agency.
And he didn't even do it. You know, he had some underling do it for him.
But he took credit for it.
Yeah, well, yeah, that's what billionaires do. That's his job. But, that's...
So I'm hoping every billionaire has a very frightening Christmas this year. You're next.
Wait! You're saying we're not.
We're not doing. I'm not going to do it.
Well, no.
I'm just hoping it happens.
What is that called? Stochastic terrorism? You know our 80 to maybe 100 people. You know they're filthy.
I just said you're next. I didn't say what was going to happen.
You're right. You're right. You're next to screen. You're
next to listen to this episode. But enough about billionaires. You got the whole fucking media kissing their ass, licking their taint. I'm going to talk about what you've all been waiting for all year long. Griff and I are finally going to reveal our Spotify top 10 list, end of the year list that they give out.
Oh, yeah. I forget what they call that.
What is on your list, Griffin?
Oh, boy. On my Spotify playlist.
Yeah.
Murray, thanks for preparing me for this so I can talk about some of the artists I've been listening to.
My list, nothing, because I don't have a Spotify account because I don't rent music. So there. I'm physical media until death. Fuck digital. And I ain't gonna fucking rent it. If I'm gonna listen to music, I'll just listen to it on fucking YouTube. Because first of all, I don't think any music I like even is on Spotify.
It is.
I highly doubt it.
It is.
I highly doubt it.
It is.
No, it's not.
It's sad how Spotify gets a hold of all that music, but it probably is. Sadly.
Not for long, because it doesn't make money for them.
Yeah, no, it doesn't, but it doesn't matter. They don't usually have the rights to say, like, hey, take my music off it. And the few people who do are usually big enough. But no, that's probably up there. And they're probably not making any money off it. And Spotify is probably still trying
And
to
they're making money off of us.
Well, yeah. YouTube's making money off us, apparently.
Yeah, it is.
Which is weird.
Yeah, because we're not getting any of it. Because really, people are tuning in for that 30 seconds of a fucking song we put on the fucking beginning. That's why they're tuning in to that fucking episode.
That's what, it's right in the title right there.
So I'm glad
we use 30 seconds of a
I'm
dancing
glad
song.
Angry Samoans are getting from the Ilsa episode are getting their pennies for their fucking 30 seconds that they saved Hitler's cock.
Well, Murray, I hate to say this.
What's your list?
Rap about, or maybe that's what it's called. I don't use Spotify either. Look, Bandcamp Friday just happened, people. If you want to actually support artists, try going to a Bandcamp Friday. All the money that you buy at digital, I know you want
digital. There's bands I want. There's a band out there. I want their shit, but it's only digital. I want a physical. I could get a physical copy, but they're a Polish band, so I'd have to fucking do international shipping, and I don't want to deal with that weird shit.
Yeah, that gets.
But no,
it's.
If I can't touch it, I can't feel it, I can't look at it. It's not. Does it exist?
It's a bummer where we're at, because I do go and I do the Bandcamp Fridays, and I pick up digital albums for the people who don't want to put out full albums, or you know what, I buy vinyl and I don't want to have all these fucking vinyl albums because that's just cumbersome.
Yeah, that all like 50 of your records, you're just taking up so much space.
Man, you're nasty. What's going on with you this week? You got a chip on your shoulder.
It's fucking wintertime, man.
You got that seasonal depression too?
I've got year-long depression. I've been staring into the abyss all week. I apologize, people.
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry a
I'm in
kid's movie
space.
couldn't bring you out
I'm
of
in
the
a bad
abyss.
space.
I tried. I want to.
Here's the thing. It's getting back to the people who do listen to Spotify, their music on Spotify. They release the top 10 like songs that got most played. Are there any men creating music anymore? Like, what the fuck? What guys 30 and under? They just play video games. That's all they fucking do. Because every fucking song with some girly horseshit, Hello Kitty, fucking Taylor Swift, Beyonce, dog shit, all of it. There was not one rock band on there. There was not one male fucking singer on there. It was just girly shit. And all our pop culture is girly shit now. What are young men doing? Are they just playing fucking video games? Is that all they're doing now?
It might be. You're asking the question. I don't know. Is this an audition tape for Rick Beato? Are you trying to talk to Rick? Because you guys would have fun, apparently. I don't know what's going on in the major pop scene. Obviously that's not my cup of tea. Like, I've listened to a couple of the Chappell Roan songs because she actually seems like she's doing her own thing. But for the most part, it seems like it's just studio-driven bullshit. It's just boring. This is what we don't want in movies anymore. It's just like accountants.
You can't complain about this shit when you're part of the problem. You know, it's like I'm getting back to Spotify and like the renting of entertainment. Like, if you're not putting your money where your mouth is, you're just gonna get this shit all the time. You know, I'm buying shit. When I see something, I'm like, I'm buying that.
Yeah.
Physical media, man. Because it's not, I mean, eventually Tubi's going to be like, we're not making money off these shit movies that Tim and Griff like.
Yeah.
We need to get rid of them. I'm just going to have my physical media there. So I'll be set. But I'm worried about the future generations. They're not going to even, when they unearth our fucking show, future generations, they're not going to know what we're talking about, Griff, because these movies won't be available.
Or if they're available, they'll have scenes scrubbed
Of
out of
course,
them.
yeah, like,
shit.
oh man, whoa, we can't. That is so 80s. We can't have that in there anymore. People don't act that way anymore.
It's one of the things about adulting is like you got to be able to look at these scenes, just like, hey, that's fucked for today's times, but this was clearly acceptable at one time. Look at where we were, how far we've come. You could do this kind of shit, people, if you have any kind of brain. Unlike the people who go to our YouTube channel and tell us, do you have a brain? We have a brain. You heard 2 hours of our brain if you listen to the episode.
See, isn't this better than talking about Krull?
Well, I wanted you to know that I've noticed you know, the winter's here. It gets me. I don't do well in the winter. My house usually gets pretty cold. That really fucking weighs down on my brain. I went out today and I was looking for a gift for the Murray.
Are we doing gifts this year? Because I don't ever know.
No.
Every year it's like
But
different.
I always look for, like I got you your little fucking Cobra Commander that's there. I always look for little trinkets that only my friends would appreciate, that are weird shits that...
Glad it's only little trinkets.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, well, I would try to buy you something bigger, but that doesn't really happen all that often. And also, it's like, Murray, I've been to your place. Where are you going to keep a giant thing if I got you one?
That's the problem about liking physical media. You got to put it somewhere.
Exactly. And then you come down on me about my records because I have them neatly congested to 2 areas in my house.
Wait, now you're painting a picture like I'm a hoarder, like it's just a mess everywhere. Everything is compartmentalized.
It is. It is.
I know where everything is. I really do. It's not like I got a system and then
No.
it's like it's just a mess. I
No.
literally know where shit is at.
I
can't stand that. It drives me nuts because I come from a family of slobs, and so like my sister's place is like what you're thinking, a hoarder's place, where there's shit piled everywhere. And it's not filthy. It's just there's things piled everywhere.
No, you.
I hate that. It drives me nuts.
I
can't have that.
So many houses like that because of the home theater days.
Yeah.
And I go into Murray's house, and I know Murray is no fan to the griffing around.
No.
But my God, when you griff around, you get it done in a minute. Murray was like, I got to go pee. I griffed through his whole room in 1 minute because everything, even the action figures, are alphabetized. It's incredible the work this man does to keep things in order.
Because I got to know where shit is.
That's right.
Because I hate the feeling of like wasting your life searching for shit. And also... I will say it's very therapeutic to me to like do that, like organize shit.
Yeah. My records are, I mean, aside from some of the new ones, like everything I have is usually alphabetized in some way. My collection of sci-fi books, alphabetized. The only mess is this bullshit sitting to our right, where it's just like I just shove shit because I got to get it out of my way for a while.
All right, well, speaking of shoving shit, let's get back to Krull.
There's a lot shoved into this movie.
Krull...
You saw it as a kid.
It came out in 83, so I was 9. Getting back to why this movie failed, besides the bad name.
Oh, yeah.
I don't remember any promotion for this movie at all. And this movie at the time was one of the most expensive movies, according to IMDb. I don't know. I ain't care enough to check the numbers. Very expensive. I believe it was a very expensive movie because there was a lot of big set pieces.
Yeah, there was.
But I remember one day I was hanging out with my friend Jermaine, the one who threw me under the bus about the Challenger explosion.
Yeah, that's right.
And his mom's like, "Hey, we're going to the movies." I'm like, "All right, that's a free movie. I'll go."
That's how it used to work when you were a kid, though. The parents that you were with were just like, we're going to the movie.
Right. And we went and saw Krull. And I was like, it's a pretty cool fucking movie. But it didn't blow my mind. I wasn't like Krull fanatic after it, but it was a good 2 hours wasting of my life.
I guarantee if Canon had their hands on that movie, Sybil Danning would be in it. Yeah. Yes, we would see some under boob, over boob, side boob. There would be some kind of
what role? Should she be the princess?
She might.
I always think of her.
No,
I think she would replace the Beast.
Yeah,
it would be her.
Oh my God, that would be so much better.
It would be the breast instead of the Beast.
Okay, we've already made this movie better if she is the.
Well, Sybil Danning always improves anything she's in.
Sybil Danning, by the way, just great. We've seen her as an action star, which interesting for her.
Yeah.
There was some. What was that movie called? Do you remember?
Fuck, the one with Winghauser.
Winghauser.
L.A. Bounty.
L.A. Bounty.
Check that
so go
out.
check out that episode. Really liked her as just like a quiet fucking hero type,
I
old school
loved her
couple.
as a werewolf threesome participant.
Well, we cannot get Howling 2 off our brains.
Yeah,
It
it just came in the mail today. I got my email. It said,
yeah.
I got my 4K.
That's
so I'm going to be
right.
watching Sybil Danning flashing her tits 17 times in a row tonight. Maybe they'll get me out of the abyss, the funk I'm in.
Yeah, that might. She's like.
I mean, come on. It's Sybil Danning, Reb Brown, and Christopher Lee. That's a trifecta of awesomeness right there.
It's so hard because, like, one of the things I look for, we're going.
AI couldn't put that together.
God damn it, we're going back off top. One of the things I look forward to get me out of the house, because that usually helps with the winter seasonal depression, is going to the movies. There is zero. I'm like picking through fucking dog shit. Moana 2. I don't. I'm not.
There's a little movie called Wicked.
Oh, Murray, do you have another
by the
song
way-
for everything?
Well, no, I don't, because I didn't want I didn't want to publicize this, but I'm going to. Beyonce's her people. Beyonce's too busy to talk to me. Her people contacted me. She wants to do a collaboration with me now.
Oh my God.
No. I'm not your puppet. I'm not your content. I'm an artist, all right? Singing to me is an art, all right? It's about inspiring people. It's about moving people with my voice. Beyonce's is about collecting checks. She's like, I'm going to do country now because then the rubes will buy my country shit. Well, you're not doing that. You're not tapping into our audience, Beyonce. 'Cause our audience is pure. They're artists, artistic people. They can't be manipulated. Like your dumbass.
They won't be manipulated.
They won't be manipulated. So no, there will. Sorry, people. People got excited for a second. There'll be no collaboration. She'll probably use AI to steal my voice and do something else. But no, that's not me. I don't approve of it. If you hear it, it's not me.
Yeah. There's only one scenario I see that working out. That's if we need $1 billion right off the bat.
Oh yeah.
We only have $500 million. So if we need $1 billion, we'll contact you, Beyonce. Yeah. We'll contact you directly.
Don't call us. We'll call you.
That's right. We were supposed to be talking about.
I don't even think Beyonce even. I think she forgot how to speak. I don't think. Have you ever heard her speak? Like for someone who's so iconic and so important, I can't. And she didn't help Kamala. That's one thing she didn't do. But I can't remember the last time I've heard that woman speak. Yet if you say anything about that woman, how dare you? We'll come. We'll send fucking the fucking United Healthcare murderer out for your ass. Krull. Okay, so yeah.
If only that man used the glaive to kill him.
Oh, that would be so sweet. Somebody, I know somebody has like a prop of it. Use that to kill a billionaire. I'm not telling you to do that. I'm just saying it would be a cool idea.
Man, we're getting really close to the stochastic terrorism.
Write this down. YouTube will not be on YouTube because this episode will get us sent to jail.
Probably not on YouTube.
Krull. So it did its job. I mean, it's meant for it's a family friendly. This is the whole point of this month is family friendly movies, and this movie hits the mark. I mean, it's not. It's got monsters in it, but they're not too scary.
No.
You know, so a little kid, your fucking nieces and nephews, pussyfied as they are, could still fucking enjoy it.
That's right. They probably could. I mean, half the things that get killed are robots. So it's like,
are they robots? That's a question we're gonna get into. I don't know what they look like.
They're not human.
They look like xenomorph knights from Alien.
That's a good way to put it.
Like if Alien, and then their brains shoot out like the fucking chest bursters.
That would be
They're
the only thing
bursters.
I think would freak out a kid. And that was my favorite part about this movie was the weird brain slugs happening. Is this a Borg situation?
No, quite the opposite. Because this is a very naturalistic. Because these are aliens we're dealing with. This is the one interesting thing about this movie is that it's like an alien invasion in a fantasy world. So we're getting sci-fi meets fantasy because our heroes live in a fantasy. Because I remember the heroes using lasers, but they don't. Only the invaders use lasers.
Yeah. Didn't when they hit them, like it looked like there were swords and shit?
But I think that was from the aliens. I don't think that
Yeah.
was from our guys.
I know. I could see this. This is 'cause
I was wondering the same thing because I believe so because I never saw our heroes ever use lasers.
It's true.
So
It's true.
yeah,
There's
I remember it.
not ones
I
out.
remember it differently, but yeah. So that's interesting. It's kind of a He-Man type world we're living in, you know.
Yeah, good
Sci-fi meets fantasy. So I like that. That's a new thing. You don't see that a lot. Weird. There was a lot of weird shit in it. I mean, we had a douchebag character in it that I liked.
Yeah, that you told me, Griff, this character sucks.
Yeah,
and now you're coming back.
As a kid, I didn't like him, but now as a bitter older man, I'm like, I probably would be that guy.
I like
you
this
know?
guy. Yeah.
I like him.
I like the name better too. Murray the Magnificent.
Yeah.
Come on,
Yeah.
people. I mean,
I've
that's
heard
half
that
the
one
whispers I
before,
get in
by
the
way.
mail.
Oh yeah.
Now, I want to go to trailer, but I got this whisper. Is Murray get a ban OnlyFans? Because apparently we've got a fan that's a fan of this chick who's making more than all the NBA women. The WNBA.
I recently heard about that chick who I've never heard of. Who somebody
So-
gave her $4 million.
Yeah, apparently one guy alone.
I've seen her, and it's just like, why? I mean, she's an attractive woman, but there's plenty of attractive women out
Yeah,
there.
I don't understand it.
I don't get this.
I don't know what's going on with men these days. Me and Murray, you know, we keep good company. We don't keep $4 million to one woman kind of company.
No, we spread the wealth.
Here's the question though. As porn czar, are you looking to be done with OnlyFans, or are you going to start like taking some of the top OnlyFans girls in?
That would be a good idea. Yeah, I could start grooming the top OnlyFans girls.
Get them into some of your films.
Right, like because that's the thing. They're not. I mean, I understand they want all the profits for themselves, but they're not creating art, Griff. They're just like it's just I like the whole point of being the porn czar, Griff, is to bring art back into pornography. We're gonna have
bring
scripts.
art back, yeah.
We're gonna have original music.
Right.
We're gonna have film. It's gonna be on film. It's not gonna be fucking camcorders anymore.
What I'm hearing right now is a full frontal, I see because of nudity, attack
Assault, yeah.
on digital media.
Yeah.
You're going to have vinyl recordings, CD recordings of
Yeah.
original soundtracks from movies.
Right.
You're going to have novelizations.
We are going to. I'm in talks with Andromeda about making some vinyl, limited vinyl editions of their songs.
Excellent. Excellent choice. I wish there was a fun porn parody name we could do with Krull. There's nothing. I've already done the research. There's nothing.
That's why that just tells you what a bad name it is. If you can't make a porn parody name out of it, it's not a good name.
Exactly. Excalibur, that movie had it all. Krull, little brother to that.
Sexcalibur.
Sexcalibur.
There you go.
It's right there.
Yourself.
It writes itself.
It passes the porn test.
Woo! This movie? No.
Well, this movie's made for kids.
Yeah.
So do we want? Sure, we do.
Well, the woman had great 80s hair.
I think it was a wig, though. Kind of looked wiggy.
It looked wiggy to me.
And she also, her voice was dubbed.
Oh.
Yeah, I could tell. It didn't work.
That's not passing the Czar's test.
No.
You know what should pass the Czar's test?
Trailer?
Yeah.
All right. Well, let's go to trailer for this. It takes us to a world of magic and lasers. The world of Krull.
On a distant planet, a great kingdom was ravaged by beings who came from the future to conquer the universe. Now, the only survivors follow a doubtful seer and a throneless king.
They will hold her in the Black Fortress. You must have help. Thieves, bandits, fighters, and brawlers.
Desperate men. Those are the kind of men I need.
Well, you heard him. We are now an army.
At the end of an impossible journey, they must fight an invincible enemy.
Here's the knowledge you seek.
I shall be your king.
In the fortress, you will face more than the slayers.
What is about to happen to them could never have happened on Earth. Columbia Pictures presents a world apart from anything you have seen before. Krull.
right, people, we're opening this movie, and you guessed it, outer space.
Yeah, but this is different. This is like a techno-organic kind of alien species.
Yeah.
Like the ship is like a mountain. It's a floating mountain.
Yeah.
And
Like Howl's Moving Castle. This is a big inspiration on Miyazaki, I think his name is.
Yeah.
Yeah, Murray's favorite anime director.
I think I've heard of them, but so yeah, I guess.
Well, Nausicaa of the Valley.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love that.
No, I can't remember it. Go
Ninja
on.
Scroll, yeah.
It wasn't Ninja Scroll.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So, okay, the ship comes and like it's the Black Fortress as well. It'd be a great toy.
It would be a cool toy.
It just lands and becomes a fucking fortress.
That's
on
it.
the planet Krull.
Krull.
Because we learned from the narrator, Einir, I'm going to say, because he's only called by name one time in this entire movie. I think it's Einir.
Einir. Yeah, no, I think you're right. Obviously, these didn't make the notes, and I'm glad they didn't because more names means more confusion. But yeah, it was like Einir.
So he tells us about the beast, who is this overlord, and his slayers, his creatures, his minions.
Yeah.
And they go from planet to planet conquering, and they finally landed upon Krull, and they're going to take over Krull.
Of course.
So that's all we need to know. But we also learned of a prophecy. A princess will become a queen, and she will find herself a king.
They will choose each other.
They will choose each other.
Very cool.
And they will rule the world. And their son, the galaxy.
What?
These people don't even have fucking cars yet, and they're gonna fucking rule the galaxy.
Well, they've got horses that light themselves on fire and can throw themselves across Krull in minutes. So that's better than what we got.
But can they go interstellar with that?
Murray.
I know they can go 100 leagues in a day. That's commonplace.
That's commonplace. Yeah.
But can they go light years?
I don't know.
So, of course, it's a fantasy movie. We got to have a prophecy.
Gotta have one.
That was probably setting up the sequel where we would get the son and his journey.
That.
So we meet that princess to future queen, Lysa.
Lysa. It wasn't Lisa. It's spelled Lyssa, but I'm pretty sure they pronounce it.
And we learned that her and her family have been feuding with our hero Colwyn's family for years. But they have agreed to put aside their differences to fight the common enemy, the Beast and his Slayers. Right. I also did it was very interesting that the Slayers, they're alien. They obviously can have interstellar travel, yet they use horses.
Yeah.
It's very interesting.
Apparently,
is there a stable inside this Black Fortress?
Well, horses are just abundant on Krull because we see later there's just horses running around everywhere. So apparently, only their castle can just intergalactic movement. Maybe it's like a Dune situation where it can fold time and it goes through and spice. Maybe.
Well, I mean, the Beast kind of looked like the navigators from David Lynch's Goon.
It looked like
I almost said David Lynch's Goon. Dune.
Hey, if David Lynch did a Goon movie, I'd be into that too.
So she is like, is Colin returned? Her father's like, that fucking asshole, because he's still fuming about this.
Feuding families,
You're
of
right.
course. Like, they've been fighting for years, century even.
And she's like, no, father. She's like, you have to marry this fucking asshole.
You're right, father. I don't have to marry him. I need to marry him.
I choose.
Oh, there we go. That was the words. Yeah, that was way more romantic than what I said.
So as they're saying that, our hero Colwyn and his retinue shows up at the castle. Apparently, they had 200 men. They couldn't afford that, so they got slaughtered. So there's 10 guys in Colwyn. That's the army they're going to have.
Yep, just 10. I don't need enough.
Did you notice this? That I could have swore I did not check the closed captions, but Colwyn's father, I swear his name was Tarl.
Oh.
And I was like, oh my God, are we really on Gore?
That's what I heard too.
Is that Tarl Cabot of Gore fame?
He had
I don't remember how Tarl made it to Gore.
He had the round glasses.
Yeah. I think there's a Gore intermixture going on here.
Somehow.
Gore versus Krull. That is a great title.
No, okay. We can do
because you can say
something with
Gore, whore. So you already have the porno there.
that. Yeah, you've already got it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
Okay.
arrive. There's bickering, but then Lysa and Colwyn they learn love with each other.
That's right. And all their whole armies and everything, their whole fact, they've all got to crumble to it because they're like,
Right.
you know what? We're here for
Beautiful,
them.
man.
We're
Yeah.
here for them.
So it's the night of the wedding, and they agree, like, we are no longer two families. We are one. We are united in the cause against the beast and the slayers.
That's right. And we're getting that beautiful fucking ceremony. They got the dresses. They got the fanfare. They got the trumpets. They've got the flaming pool of fire.
The actor who played Colwyn, our hero, I think it worked. He said he was going for a Errol Flynn kind of vibe, and he does look kind of like Errol Flynn in this movie.
Okay.
I could have done without the spandex striped pants, but hey, we're going with it. We're in that Robin Hood kind of vibe with the people wearing tights for some reason.
Really trying to hammer home the Renaissance affair.
Yeah,
here.
there's tons of turkey legs everywhere.
Mead, beer. It's
very interesting. We learned. They pull this out of their ass. This apparently our people on Krull can manipulate fire, because the wedding ceremony, he has a torch and there's a pool of water and he extinguishes the torch.
Yes.
And then she puts her hand in the pool and reignites the flame in her hand.
That's right. And it's supposed to be like with this ring, ID wed kind of situation where she produces the fire in her palm and they're about to exchange that fire. Right. And it's going to go into...
It's symbolic for the fire in their loins, but they can't wait to fuck.
Oh, my God. These kids have been dying to fuck. He's been growing that beard for 2 years.
He's got his promise ring on. We know they're waiting until marriage.
That's right.
As that's going on, we see the Slayers leaving the Black Fortress on their horses.
That's right. We see a bearded fucking looking weirdo who I don't think he had a full beard. I think he had the friendly mutton, kind of big.
It was the shabby looking fucking thing.
It was shabby as shit, but it was good. I like this. For a fantasy world, give me that.
He had the Lemmy kind of facial hair going
on.
It
was kind of Lemmy. And he had a dumb name, Ynir.
Yeah, I know.
As we learn later.
He is watching. We don't know his name at this time. We see an old man with weird facial hair. We're thinking he's just a hipster. He's watching it. Inside, the ceremony is happening, and just as she's about to give her flame to our man,
in front of everybody,
lasers start shooting everywhere. It's the Slayers. They bust open the Kool-Aid Man, the fucking gates, and then it's just all hell breaks loose.
Good time for Iron Maiden's Flash of the Blade or something,
A good time for any Iron Maiden song. Iron Maiden was made for this movie. Why didn't they do the soundtrack? Right.
That's why this movie failed. Little baby 9-year-old
Actually,
Tim Murray.
no, that's one of my least favorite things is when they do, it's happened before, where you'll have like a fantasy movie and they'll have a rock and roll heavy metal, because I understand there is that intermingling.
Yeah.
So much of heavy metal is Dungeons & Dragons nerd shit, like Dio and
you
shit.
don't want it full frontal.
No, because they did that. The movie Lady Hawk did that with Rutger Hauer.
Yeah.
And I was like, ugh, it's you need that epic orchestra.
Okay.
All right? Because fantasy is about a time in the past, this time that never existed. So you need that, old kind of music.
Okay, I see.
You need epic. You don't need rock.
So now we've got this big brawl happening here. Of course, Colwyn's trying to keep everybody safe. And Liza is like, I'm ready to fight. And he's like, no, you're ready to run and hide that tush because I haven't even pushed my dick into it. We're
dealing with the patriarchy now. We're dealing with themes of patriarchy. You're not good enough. You're a chick.
That's right.
And she's like, no, but we're letting her know that she wants to fight. I have a feeling that when they become king and queen of the world, a lot of that patriarchy is going to go away.
She can produce fire. She doesn't shy away when...
Well, she's a redhead. She's got the fire crotch.
She doesn't shy away when, the fight is brought to her. She's like, yeah, I'm ready for this shit.
He's like, no, you're too important.
I'll give her credit when we get later in the movie. She really steps up to the fight, too.
She's too important. She's going to be the mother of the... Paul Atreides and Muad'Dib, the Quiznos Haderach.
The Quiznos Haderach, of course.
So, she's got to be...
mention the pepper bar.
She's got to be safe. And, all right, okay... Now we're going to talk about the Slayers because they look like fucking knights meet xenomorphs from Aliens.
Yes.
I don't know if they're robots. I don't know if they're fucking creatures. But when they get killed, they got to get killed in the head. They're like zombies. You got to hit them with a headshot.
Right.
And when they get killed, their head explodes, and a chest burster slug creature, hidden-esque almost like creature, jumps out of their head. And we're thinking, is this just their brain? Is this creature controlling the body? Is it a parasitic relationship where these are like people and they have a slug creature put in their head?
Right.
We're never told what this is.
Right. And that's what makes the intrigue of the Slayers fascinating. Because what were we talking about? The time folders, or what are they called?
Navigators?
The navigators in Dune. Because these little slug creatures could be like little navigators or something.
I don't know what they are. And they don't either, because as soon as they come out, maybe they're tremor creatures, but they could burrow underground as soon as they come out.
It's not even that they're burrowing. They just dive through time dimensions. Like, you don't see a hole in the ground. They just flimp, and they're gone. They phase. That kid had pried this shit.
I don't know. But maybe we would have learned it in the sequel. I don't know.
That never got made.
But yeah, so fucking lasers are flying everywhere. We see our heroes just have swords. This is a medieval world. But as they're because it was interesting that the Slayers had laser guns, and they would flip them around. And they'd be swords on the other side. So they were open to sword fighting.
Yeah.
They're like, hey, they probably felt like, hey, this is a little too unfair that we have laser guns. So maybe I would even the playing field.
We're learning these aliens, Slayers, whatever the fuck they are, they're not that far off from trench warfare, where you had to have like something to beat your opponent back.
That's the weird thing about the Beast and his is it a kind of combination of technology and magic? Like what? Because like I said, it's very nature, techno-organic. All their whole world is like the inside of the spaceship is like these weird like flowing shapes. Like it's not like a fucking spaceship you'd see in most movies.
Right. That's a good point. They really did.
No blinking lights at all.
They really made that shit look alien.
Yeah.
And smooth, whereas everything else is very jagged.
Right, yeah. So what's going on? Like, I was like, fuck Colwyn. What's going on in the Beast world? I want to learn about this shit.
Yeah.
We'll never know.
We'll never know.
So they grab Lysa for some reason. They have to take her.
Well,
maybe they fear the prophecy.
Maybe she's the only redhead on the planet. Beast got a thing for redheads.
He does have a thing for redheads.
Maybe he's got a thing for the hair.
He does. He's like, yeah.
Is that 80s hair? I've been hearing about that all across the galaxy.
He's like he's the ginger muff. He's smelling it. It's that sensation. It's got a cinnamony kind of scent to it.
You
think it would be ginger, but no, Griff. It's cinnamon.
Yeah, you think it would be ginger.
Yeah.
Ginger is saved for the Asian folks because the Asians love ginger.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
We're talking about the many different flavors of pussy.
Yeah.
Asian, ginger, redhead, cinnamon.
That's right.
So they take her away, and our big boy Colwyn, he's doing all the Aeroflint shit. He's swinging from fucking ropes.
He seems to be the only person capable of fighting a Slayer. He's dodging lasers. He's attacking. He's hitting people. He's doing everything. But then when he hears Lysa getting carried away, she calls out, Colwyn! And so he goes and turns and looks over a balcony, just like he's been engaged with 4 people in battle. And he just turns his back on all of them.
And gets shot in the shoulder.
Yeah.
Thankfully, the shoulder.
But
it does stop. He sees his father get killed, and then he gets shot. And I'm like, damn, no more gore sequels. You just saw Tarl get killed, man.
That's right. We get the aftermath of everything. The Slayers have just like destroyed just the humans inside. They haven't raised the whole castle or anything.
They came for what they wanted, and they got it, and they left.
That's right. Very respectable, I guess.
Yeah. Well, they did wipe out the entire kingdom.
That's not very respectable, but they didn't even like torch the building.
Well, there were only, to be honest, there were only 25 people in this entire kingdom for some reason, so it wasn't that hard.
They were probably like, oh shit, we can be back in time to watch Porn Czar's feature of the month. Oh, you should bring that back on Antenna TV. Porn Czar's feature of the week.
All things
who's
are
your
possible.
Spenguli?
Well, Elvira, I guess. She hasn't been seen in a while.
Elvira.
Booberella.
Booberella.
Wasn't that the Simpsons one? Booberella? Wasn't that she called?
Maybe. I don't know. I think you're right.
Big tits will be involved. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Big titty goth girl?
Well, if you're doing a horror thing, you got to have a big titty goth girl.
Right, of course.
Is there a big booty goth girl? Is that a thing? Can we make it a thing? Because that's what I'd rather have.
I thought that was supposed to be the whole thing about the big titty goth girls. They also have a big ass, but I that might be me assuming too much.
Well, I'll have to look into that. God, I had so much. I'm gonna hit the ground running January 20th.
Well, that's right.
As soon as I get my pardon, and then it's all full steam ahead.
I hope you're keeping track of your journals of just all the thoughts and all the.
Of course I am. We just talked for 10 minutes how organized I am. Of course I have this shit.
I can't wait because I don't know if you're going to do it after, in the middle of, but everybody needs to get a copy of that.
Maybe. So, as the battle ends, Einar finally shows up. And he's I first thought he was just Griffin because he's just taking shit from, he takes a medallion off the king. And I'm like, God damn, he's just a grifter.
Yeah.
But no, he finds Colwyn. Lysa. He's mumbling to himself. And then he gets his little salve he creates, like
opens up Colwyn's shirt, and we get to see
he pours like toothpaste in it.
Right.
What the fuck is going on with this?
Hey,
healing property to toothpaste?
He put it out a eucalyptus leaf.
Well, I mean, it was Sensodyne, so it did help the pain.
Well, again, when you apply that, and I did notice he had some shredded leeks on there.
And he'd spit in it.
Yes.
So he made a mixture.
Look, we have not tried. Go consult RFK if you want medical advice. That man knows everything. But if you shred leeks over Sensodyne toothpaste on a eucalyptus leaf.
Sensodyne would have been a cooler name for the planet, by the way.
Sensodyne would have been a greater porn parody.
Yeah. Sensorgyne.
Oh, there we see.
Yeah.
You see what everybody's doing wrong with everything nowadays?
You're welcome, people.
That we're
now
trying
everyone
to
is like, worried I'm leaving the show. Now they're like, please get this started.
Guys,
I'm working on it.
I will have you know, this is discreet information. Me and Murray talked for 5 hours just about porn names. Porn names, actors, movies, just that's it.
That's another thing. Funny porno names for people. None of this like generic shit. Right? Dick Rambone.
Oh my God.
Wesley Pipes. Arnold Schwarzenegger. Those are actually real porn star names. Right? So, all right. So he's rubbing in the Sensodyne. It has mint in it, so a little stinging, so it awakens Colwyn.
Right, of course.
And he's like, Lysa! She's been taken, my boy. Here is your medallion, your king bling, if you will. Put it on. You're the king now. My father's dead.
How can I be a king if all the people are dead?
I came here for a king, not a bitch-made boy like you. Bah! And he walks off. Humbug! And he tells...
Lysa? What was that, boy? I said Lysa.
She is alive, my young boy, and she's the Black Fortress. We must assemble a crew, a dirty dozen, if you will. And Coulson's like, I don't know if I can do it. We can do it, but you'll need the power of the glaive.
And not just the glaive. And not just humans. You'll need an army. A fascinating army. Look under bridges for the butthole warmers. Look in the trees for the ales and the long ears. Look in the mucky swamps for the Mongolians. Who would be in the swamps?
Swamp people.
Swamp people!
Cajuns.
Ray Wise.
Yeah. The glaive? That doesn't exist. Oh, it exists, my boy, and I know where it exists. In the mountains, follow me. You may be the right man to take it, and if you're not the right man, you will not come back from this journey.
So, Murray, you said when we started this episode, this movie's nice. Gives you a lot of rest breaks.
Yeah.
This is one of them.
Colwyn climb a mountain and it's just like, it's out there. They're in a mountain range. Find it, my boy.
Yeah.
And
Cliffhanger had less mountain climbing in it than this movie.
Yeah. And so he's like climbing. He's climbing some more.
A rock tumble comes down on him, and he just...
It's called an avalanche, but if you want to call it a rock tumble.
Even that's called an avalanche?
Yeah, if rocks are falling down a mountain,
I thought
it's an avalanche.
I thought that was reserved for snow.
No, I think it's anything that's falling down a mountain is an avalanche.
Hey, we might have all learned something today.
Yeah. He does find the cave that Glaive resides in. It's just an ordinary cave, but it's full of lava. Apparently, it's the volcano he's in. Maybe that's how he found it. He's like, oh, that's the one volcano.
Steam was shooting out of it and shit, you know?
It was like peck jelly with a red light underneath it was the lava, basically.
I like this maneuver, too, because we're looking at it and we're saying, oh, that's lava. And there is it's encrusted in some kind of rock or something.
Yeah, he sees the Glaive encrusted.
Yeah, but so it looks like a starfish or a sea star, as we're supposed to call it now.
Why?
And because it's not a fish.
Yeah, so
neither is like
what do we? Seahorse isn't a horse either. What do we?
That's
call
a good
that
point.
now?
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, horse. Wait, that's the problem.
Yeah, that's what we call them. So he's like, I gotta get it. So
what were you anticipating here? Like some kind of ingenuity or something?
No, he pulls the sleeve up, puts on the fingerless glove, a sleeveless glove. Did you see the sweet sleeveless gloves that Einar was wearing?
Of course I did.
Web proof.
You have to wear those if
he
you're
dips his hand into the lava, pulls up. Oh, we learned, but at the wedding, these people are flame proof. So maybe that's why he wasn't scared about it.
You know what? Oh my God! This movie informed us that they're flame proof, fireproof, inflammable.
So he puts his hand, he pulls it up, and then the crust, if you will, breaks off, and we see the shiny, nice ninja star, Mall Ninja Star.
Dun, 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 dun. And then the blades, one by one. There's 5 of them, of course.
Right.
Ascend from their sheaths. Oh, beautiful. You're right. This would not work with Iron Maiden and having Bruce like shrieking out. You need like that orchestral. The Glaive! No, you need the orchestra hitting.
Yeah, you need that. Bum, 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 bum. He climbs back down to Einar. When you get a ninja star, the first thing you cannot wait to throw it.
Dude, he's like practicing his elbow. He's like, do I do it across my chest, like fucking Shade style? Do I do it over the shoulder? Like, what's the proper...
No, my boy. You'll know when to use the glaive. Now is not the time. You will know when to use the glaive.
Can't we, like, stack up some fucking
Can I practice with it? No! You will know when the time is. When the time is right, you will fling the glaive.
This is one of the things.
Fling of the Glaive, my favorite Iron Maiden song.
I love Fling of the Glaive. I was actually playing that for Genevieve the other night. I was like, well, you don't like that. Well, guess what? Here comes some Iron Maiden. It's fucked up. Because, A, we don't get to see enough of the Beast do his own work, and we don't get to see the Glaive do anything.
Maybe that's the theme of this month. We didn't get enough Overdog. We didn't get enough Beast.
Yeah. We don't get enough of our villain. And we're a big pro-villain group around here.
Yeah,
we need our villains to shine so our heroes cannot be as bland as fucking Colwyn. Colwyn's bland as fuck.
Speaking of the Beast... We don't see the Beast. We see Lysa. She's in the Black Fortress. And she's looking for a way to escape. She's just going, because he's letting her just go wherever she wants to. She's got carte blanche.
He's confident that she's well captured.
He's going to win her over, too.
Yeah.
He's confident in his beast smog. So she's just, she's in, like I said, it was very interesting because she's in a room. It's a giant eye.
Yes.
She is in the pupil. So there's some interesting visual sets in this movie. I'll give it that.
Yeah.
These things we don't see normally in a spaceship.
Right. They're doing some interesting shit here. Apple of his eye. You got some kind of metaphors happening here.
All right. So where do we go next? Einar, he knows everywhere we need. We need to go to the Blind Seer, of course. He knows where the fortress, because what we learned from Einar is that the fortress, every day it goes to a new location.
That's right.
Is it at sunset or sunrise? I don't remember when.
Hey, man, it says in the notes sunset, so let's go with that.
Okay.
So our boys, they're heading out to the Green Seer, but, it's a long journey. Emerald Seer, excuse me. Yes. And so we're going to be doing our whole D&D and Catman adventure here.
Right, you guys stop for the night to rest.
Right.
They're walking after all. So they stop at a nice little pond. A pond you might wash a stinky waif with an obnoxious voice.
That's right.
And as they're doing, and speaking of obnoxious people, a comet just shoots out of the forest and lands inside this pond, and up jumps up.
Up jumps up.
Up jumps up to the up. Ergo the Magnificent, short in stature, hung in horn-like horse. Ergo. I know this guy. He was, the only thing I know him from is he was Charlie Bucket's teacher in Willy Wonka. Yeah.
Wow.
That's all I know that guy from.
Okay.
He looks like Mr. Bentley from the Jeffersons.
Do you want to bring up the fact that this was your douchebag?
Yes, I do.
Okay.
This was our douchebag.
Yeah.
And like he said, I'm short in stature, I'm hung of horse, and because he's obviously got a small man's complex, so he's got to lash out. He's got to be giving people shit so they don't give him shit first.
That's right. At everything, whenever he's introduced to people, you only get one first-time impression of somebody, and his first-time impression of everybody is, "Where's my, you got to let me get my word in. You got to give me my apple cart to stand on. Like, I got to be fucking tall of stature. I need a full fucking name."
Wow, not even an apple box, an apple cart.
No, he needs the full cart. He needs the wheels.
Forget the soap. We need the apples.
Yeah, get the fuck on the cart. He wants to be 7 foot.
And he is kind of an absent-minded. He's a griff-like magician. He has to have all his spells on fucking little pieces of paper crumbled up in his pockets.
Don't mock me in my fucking notebooks, man.
And he's like, wait. You know what? Fuck all you guys. I'm turning you into a goose.
Yeah. I was adventuring. He's doing a Bernie finger wag here. I was out adventuring, and there may have been a gooseberry pie that I was trying to get.
He
my
loved his
into.
gooseberries. Have you ever had gooseberries?
No, what the fuck's going on with gooseberries? I thought they were poison.
I don't know. Well, apparently they're not to him. Not on Krull, they're not.
I'm
amazed that gooseberries grow on Earth and Krull. How about that?
That is fascinating. We didn't talk about that. Is there parallel things going on? Is this what Elon's looking for? Is he looking for Krull? He might be. He's an idiot.
So he's about to turn our hero Colin into a goose to put him in his place.
That's right.
Meanwhile, Colin did nothing to him, but he's offended.
He didn't pull.
Oh, you and your fucking spandex and your bulge there. You think I'll bulge so good? I'm hung like a horse. I'm going to turn you into a goose.
He didn't pull him out of the pond quick enough.
Okay.
That was his offense.
Abracadabra. And he turns himself into a goose because he's a fucking idiot. And we're supposed to laugh and go, ha, 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 the joke's on you, Ergo.
So he turns himself back, and we get to see the green screen, and it's
That was a
rough.
nice little sound effect they used
I like.
for
No,
it.
that was good. That was actually better than the movie.
That's called transmorgification.
Transmorgification.
Yeah.
I read that about that in Calvin Hobbes. He was really into that. There was the box. And so Ergo, he's got a bit of an ego.
Right.
And he's just like,
He's
fuck,
overcompensating for,
fuck all y'all. I'm doing my own thing. I'm out.
I'm not going to work with you peasants. I will go this. You're going that way. I'm going this way. They're like, hey, why don't you just hang with us? Come along. We're going on an adventure.
The forests are really dangerous around here.
Oh, for a pussy like you there. Oh, there's some gooseberries over there. And he goes over there, and then he bumps into a cyclops.
Fuck this cyclopean scape. I'm out of here.
Oh, my God. A one-eyed snake over there.
Are you turning into Cobra Commander then?
A little bit. A little bit. Cobra meets Chalkney.
You know what?
Oh, my dear boys, I'll come with you.
All right.
We
get a quick cut back over to the Beast Fortress, and it's moving to a new wintry location.
Right.
It does each season.
Yeah.
Krull also has 4 seasons, by the way.
Yeah.
Very Earth-like. And Beast is telling Liza she will rule the world with him.
He's like,
from this palace.
He makes like a golden kind of gown and a crown to seduce her. Like, I can give you all of this if you wanted. And then we see like these weird kind of representations of the beast. We see a mouth and an eye. Like, is this weirdness going on? We're not getting this.
They do some, again, the set work, kind of cool. They do some kind of cool stuff there. They film a lot of it outside, as we know. Outside is the way to go. Bro, we hope you're doing okay. We hear you're healing up in nature. That's perfect.
Yes.
Make sure to squeeze your spores before you eat them. I learned about I can't remember the name because it's multisyllabic, and I can't do that.
So Einar, they have to go through like a mountain pass. Like, this will cut off a day of our journey. And
That's
like,
right.
Urgo's like, I don't know about this. Yeah, he is kind of Cobra Commander when I think about it. He's like, "Sir, what are we doing here?" No, he's like, this is a trap we're going into, because he's got to be the contrarian. Urgo.
They clearly see like two people in the path.
Yeah.
And Urgo points out, those are fucking robbers. Right there, those people, they got shackles on, broken chains. They're fucking robbers. But
Einar, he's one step ahead of everybody. He knows.
yeah. Ergo is like, I'm going to go fucking hide. I'll prepare a couple spells.
I'm gonna turn these guys into a pig.
That's what it was. I'm going to turn these guys into pigs. Coleman's like, we need to understand these people first. I'm going to go talk to them and understand them.
And then that's the first thing. You don't try to understand people that are on hard times. You shun them and you fear them.
That's right.
Because two of them, the leader, Turquoise, Turkwill, and his buddy Liam, played by Liam Neeson, coincidentally.
Yeah, that's
The Griff did not recognize at all because he did have facial hair. So
he had facial hair.
yeah.
Blew my mind. Well, I was
They hurl battle axes at Urgo.
They cross the axis and pin him down.
Well,
Impressive.
no, they're going to kill him, but luckily he turns into a pig.
You know what? You're
so
right.
he shrinks down, and they clash into each other, and then they pin him down.
That's right.
So he's squealing like a pig, like a stuck pig, because he is stuck.
You know what that sounds like.
Oh, yeah, you do. If you don't, watch Deliverance.
I keep finding that album everywhere.
It's dueling banjos.
Dueling
Greatest
banjo.
song, yeah.
I've seen it so many times in the last 3 weeks.
So they meet up. Torquil is the leader. He's like, I'm the leader of these people, and I don't follow anybody.
Yeah, these are some pretty
Gnarly looking dudes.
They're
Torquil,
gnarly.
craggy as fuck.
Thank you for giving me a bandit who looks ugly as shit and not Ryan Reynolds cracking jokes every 5 seconds.
And balding. Torquil looked like, I don't remember the guy's name. The movie Labyrinth with David Bowie.
Yeah,
there's like a little midget character that looked exactly like Torquil.
Okay.
If you know your Labyrinth, the midget guy that works for David Bowie.
I haven't seen it since high school, and I was not watching.
Well, yeah, you're fucking in high school. This is a kid's movie. It's got Muppets in it. It's got fucking David Bowie with his fucking tights on with his dick everywhere.
Murray has done 45 seconds of gesturing at his dick for David Bowie right now. We got to bring people in the third dimension. They can't see your gestures. I got to help.
So Colwyn, he's like, he's trying to charm these guys. Like, you're the kind of guys we need.
Yeah, I'm not bothered by you guys. You're just doing your thing. You're bullying me around a little bit, but I got to tell you guys. Don't you want to follow a king? Don't you want to
I think
fight for the
Einar
realm?
said that. He's like, because he's got the fucking king bling on. He shows it off. He's like, I'm the king now.
Oh, yeah, okay.
And
Einar said this?
I think he did. He's like, you should, because then Torquil's like, I don't follow anybody. And these guys only follow me.
Right. And he's like, well, if it's not about you and your salvation and everything, like, let's think about this. There's aliens on the goddamn planet.
They're like, so? We don't care. He's like, how about this? How about I'll free you and you'll become famous. And then Torquil, he's like, he's no Instagram hoe. He's no thirsty bitch. He's like, fame, that don't pay my bills.
Yeah.
Which is the truth. We know that more than anybody.
That's true.
YouTube, give us our money.
Give us our money.
And he's like, yeah, I think I got better things to do. Well, how about this? How about the freedom for your sons? How do you know I have a son? Because you're a fucking thief. Of course you're raping women.
How would you even have the key? Only the king's marshal would have the key. And then produced out of the king bling, one of the little kids, apparently the son, pipes up, I would like to be freed, please.
Yes, the young boy.
They had tiny manacles on him.
And he frees him. And then Torquil, for some reason, he's like, they're thieves and murderers, yet they have a sense of honor.
Yeah,
He's like,
do.
look, I'll accept your deal. And he's like, well, here you goes the key. No. I will take my manacles off after we have defeated the beast.
Yeah, this is fucking weird. They wanted him as a sign of badassery, I think,
I guess. Because he does, he keeps them on even when in the the adventure's over with. He's like, I kind of like them. They're cool.
You know, I did come across a T-shirt that I thought might cure your seasonal depression. It was a Kid Rock shirt, and it says on the front, "You've never met a ... And then on the back it said, "Motherfucker, quite like me." Would that put it?
Were there any pot leaves on it too?
It was all pot leaves.
Was there a Confederate flag on it?
Yes, in the background of the pot leaves. It was actually like,
No.
No, okay.
So everybody's like, hey, yeah, we'll join up. And we see the Cyclops in the background. We think he's just a monster. And he nods in approval. He's like, yes, very good.
This is all going to my plan. And it's like, wait, what?
So they're doing, they're going on their journey, Lord of the Rings style. We're just fucking walking. Griff and I taking breaks. I'm putting my pencil down.
Dude.
I don't have to fucking write notes.
I'm
loving it.
I'm watching basketball games. I'm flipping through fucking, I'm searching.
There's some gooseberries over there. I love my gooseberries. I stole the gooseberry pie from my mom.
By the way, Ergo's talking to nobody. He's just dictating for the audience. Yeah, well, no one wants to until we meet another character.
So he stops to check out the gooseberries, and a Slayer pops up.
Yeah, it really does look like, what is the other one? Battlefield or something? Looks like those Cyclonian robots.
Battlestar Galactica.
Battlestar Galactica.
It's Cyclonian.
Which,
Which, hey, I'm glad you said Cyclonian because our Cyclops shows up and rescues Ergo, throws his spear. Ergo thinks it's for him. He faints like a bitch that he is.
That's right.
And the fucking spear hits the Slayer. We get the fucking R2-D2 getting raped noise. And we see the slug pop out and go to fucking Arrakis. So...
Back to Arrakis. Okay, so our crew come over because they were apparently journeying slowly behind him. Right. Ergo decided I need to be ahead in case any gooseberries pop up. I need to eat them first.
So I love Einar. He's the medicine man. He literally just rubs his fingers on Ergo's forehead and awakens him.
That's right.
He's got some fucking galaxy hot. And he pours it on his forehead.
He could have done a Miyagi at least and clapped his hands and rubbed them together.
Well, he does have
quick.
his magical sleeveless gloves on. So
he does. He does. We don't know. Well, it's very much
How many hit points do those gloves have?
At least 4. It's very much like when somebody has a loaded boot in wrestling, and you fucking stomp the boot to load up the magic in it. You're right.
That one-eyed almost killed me. And he's just no, this guy's cool, man.
That fucking Cyclops up there, can I tell you about Cyclops? Do you know anything about Cyclops? Yeah, I know they have one eye.
Well, do you know why they have one eye? Because one time, this was apparently Cyclops are from another planet.
Yes,
at the beast.
Yes. Okay.
So did Rel? We learned the Cyclops name is Rel. Did he hitch a ride on the fucking Black Fortress?
Is this Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe now? What is happening? He had a towel.
Because he's on one of the other planets that the beast conquered. The Cyclops had 2 eyes, but they made a deal with the Beast.
Right.
To see the future, they would give up an eye. But of course, any deal you do with the Beast, Satan. There's a monkey's paw type issue where only future you can see is your own death. So now the Cyclops hate the Slayers. They're fucking born enemies.
And you're born into this, by the way. Baby, you're born with it. And so all the kids, everybody, I don't know how long Cyclops live, but they know when they die.
do.
They do.
Because they see the day they're going to die.
Exactly.
So he agrees, Rel agrees to join them. So, all right. Einar, we're looking for the Emerald Seer, who lives in a cave.
Right. So we're expecting to see a...
Is it a cave if there's no opening?
Yeah, exactly. I was going to say.
Is that the definition of a cave? Is it what is a room inside a mountain that does not have an entrance?
No. It's still a cave, but we don't know it's a cave until we have an
What's the
opening.
difference between a cave and a cavern?
I don't know. We're getting into some philosophy here, and I've been watching philosophy this week. But no, it's a cave. We just don't know it's a cave until it's the tree falls in the forest. Do we hear it? No, we didn't hear it, but we know it produced the sound.
Einar knows how to get into this cave.
Well, he knows how to work the green eye.
Yeah.
The emerald eye, if you will.
Yeah.
And
the Eye
apparently,
of a witch?
It's like a 3D, one of those 3D puzzle images that people used to have in the 90s.
I was waiting for troglodytes. That's all I'm going to say.
Oh, man. I would have loved to see a couple of trogs at least. But he stares into the rock formation, and we get Colwyn there to be us, the audience, the idiot, and we're like, I don't see the boat. And he's like, no, you got to cross your eyes and stare into this rock. And then he crosses his eyes.
And then a green emerald light shines out, and they walk through it. And it was interesting. I mean, I know it was because they just didn't have room for their other actors. Like, you guys stay back. It's just going to be Colwyn, Einir, and was it just Ergo?
What's his?
Ergo.
No, Turkle went with them.
Oh yeah, and then Ergo's like, well, I'm not going in there.
Of course, Ergo went with them.
Yeah. Well, first he's like, because he's got to be the contrarian.
He doesn't want to be there with the robbers, though.
Yeah, he's like, I'm not going. They're walking into a fucking wall, and then he's like, he has to like run in.
Yeah,
and
I don't want to be left here with the prisoners. So yeah,
they'll rape me.
Well,
he's probably spent some time in jail.
My gooseberry will be guzzled.
Yeah, they'll guzzle your gooseberries. So we go in and we meet the blind seer. He's like every wizard we know, long white beard,
It's Gandalf.
Yeah. And his apprentice Titch, which is apparently this little boy with a bowl cut that he keeps around.
Very 90s bowl cut. It's 83, but it's a very 90s bowl cut.
I will help you. Is that my dear friend Einir? It is, my friend.
You recognize my voice? Of course. I can't see.
The tremulous timbre of your voice. Murray-esque. I love it.
Wait a minute. Is this the future or the past?
We don't know.
Are you trying
Only
to
the
say?
Cyclops knows.
You're trying to say the blind seer is a Globy. Yes. He's listening. God damn. That explains.
He uses magic to listen.
That explains why he tippy taps.
We have so many listeners on Krull, but they don't count. We don't get them to count.
Oh my
Every time
God.
you think it's a bot griff, it's really a Krull listener.
I saw his robe open up, and he had a black and
When we
yellow
get
His Majesty shirt
we get
on.
552 downloads from Rosendale, England. It's really Krull. It's not bots.
The His Majesty shirt gave it away.
Yes, he did. So he's like, my friend. But meanwhile, Torquil doing what criminals do. He sees some emeralds, got to start hacking away at them.
He's officially griffing around. This is the blind seer's living room.
Right.
It's his right to touch things, not to steal. Just to point that out. I don't steal shit from people. I just touch it.
He goes a butt warming bridge too far with this.
He really does.
Takes the emeralds. Apparently, Titch is like, he's gonna make sure they have some drinks, some tea, whatever. He goes off, and then Ergo's like, "Hey, give me some candy, boy."
Boy, before you get the drinks, I need candy.
I don't have any candy. What kind of boy doesn't have candy?
I've got these little cinnamon thick bars.
Yes, I have cinnamon bars. He's like, and he breaks off a little because this is probably saving this for like years.
The blind seer is torturing this child,
Right.
not feeding
Sexually
him,
abusing him, probably. Yeah.
not
There's no escape. He can't get out of this fucking cave.
What are you gonna do? Leave the cave, Titch?
So yeah, there's probably a whole sick situation going on here.
A whole thing. I forget what the guy's name was in George R. Martin's book, but Reek, it rhymes with leak. Titch, it rhymes with snitch. He's calling this. He's doing that kind of thing. Psychological game.
Well, yeah, he's like, "What's your name, boy?" Titch. What kind of fucking name is that? It rhymes with bitch.
Exactly.
You're a bitch.
George R. got his inspiration for leak.
I am Urko the Magnificent, small and Thatcher, hung like horse. And he's just like,
for the ground.
I have a cinnamon bar. Give me that. He just because he rips off a little, because this is all this kid has.
Yeah.
After he gets fucking molested by the old seer, he gives him a cinnamon bar.
5 inches of a bar, 1 inch in diameter. He rips off an inch to give.
It is like a Kit Kat. Yeah.
To share with Ergo.
Ergo yanks the
The
other
5-inch piece. Yeah. He's like, that. The fiver, that's me, because I'm
and then
5.
he chews it and spits it out. Ugh!
You got this candy.
Tastes like a redhead's pussy. What is wrong with this? Ergo doesn't like eating pussy. Apparently.
Well,
Yeah.
he's old-fashioned.
Yeah, right.
Fuck me. Who cares about you? Fuck me. Fuck
Well, yeah,
you.
are we shocked that he's selfish? Yeah, of course he's
With
a
that
selfish
haircut?
lover.
With that haircut.
That fucking Davy Jones haircut is. So, yeah, we get a little thing. And then, we ask the blind seer, can you see where the next? Because this whole movie takes place over like 3 days.
Yeah, we're Look, we got to our business on the show, the candy scene. Now we're going to the movies business, moving the plot along. Right. Fucking boring.
Can you find the Black Fortress? I'll try for anything for my friend Ina.
Of course I can.
Then an emerald starts floating up, and then we see like a drawing of the Black Fortress, kind of.
Yeah, it's starting to kind of
coalesce.
manifest. Yeah, in front of them, it's holographic.
And just as he's about to figure out the location, the Google search it. The beast's hand just smashes.
This was kind of cool. I like that. I liked how the beast's hand just kind of came up. It's like, bam. No.
And it's like, oh, he can reach me here, but not at the Emerald Temple. You take me there. It's in the middle of the Great Swamp.
Right. We got to move this plot along somehow. And just like, oh, whoa, be us. How will we do it? I got an idea. Take me here. All right.
So they go on an adventure to the temple in the middle of the swamp. We'll know what the temple is because it's where 3 trees grow as one.
Did we even see these 3 trees?
Did we ever see the temple? No. We didn't see any of this shit.
No.
You could have cut this entire scene out because we have to go to another place to find the location of the Blackboard. We could have cut out 20 minutes of this movie, made a nice slick hour 40.
That would have been so much better for this movie, for a child, for a Griff, for anybody. Anyways, Torkel.
They're walking through the swamp.
He's showing off his loot to his boys as they're walking through the swamp. Yeah, like
he goes up to Liam. He's like,
we see there's no leaves on any street. Swamps usually are.
We didn't point out another one of the thieves is Hagar the Horrible from the Harry Potter movies. The actor.
I want to interject him with somebody else though, because it looked like that Farva guy from Super Troopers.
Okay. I never saw that. So
yeah, I didn't think you did, but it was the big jowly dude with the little mustache, and that's what this guy reminded me of.
So Torque was like, you see the bling? I griffed the fuck out of this place.
Oh my god!
Check it out. And they're like, pfft. And like, cause he had it wrapped like a handkerchief.
Yeah.
Open it up. It's just fucking rocks.
It's just rocks. He's like, dude, we can't even grind these up and snort these. What the fuck are you getting high on?
I swear they're emeralds. Yeah, sure. Torque will.
Now our crew, they're continuing along, and then as we see, swamps usually are very green. This is like desolate.
It's a desert swamp. That's true.
It's a desert swamp.
It's like an oxymoron.
Yeah, because it's dead trees. It's quicksand.
Well, we are obviously on a set, so.
Oh yeah. The fog is heavy in here. Excalibur at any moment could cross through.
Yeah.
And then we start seeing the Cyclonian scapes. Yeah. We start seeing the robot slayers popping up everywhere.
They pop up out of the one pond. They just emerge.
Yeah.
And they open fire. So we get a battle. I don't think they meant to do this because they use the whip sound effect. We clearly see the guy getting tangled in his like own whip. He's like the actor is trying to whip it. And you hear, and he's like, oh, like fuck.
He can barely get a fucking whip thing going. And yet, you're right. They ate on. I'm so fucking.
Thankfully, Rel the Cyclops shows up. He's killing motherfuckers because he's born to kill these motherfuckers. He hates Slayers.
Right.
It's the cat to his dog.
That's right.
So he's stabbing them with his fucking. He's got the spear with the 3 fucking prongs on it. He's like, they kind of look like shrimp monsters too. I think he's kind of shrimping them with a little shrimp fucking fork. He's like deshelling them.
That makes sense. I noticed that a lot of times when the beast is leering in on Liza, he's looking at her toes. So it would make sense that his fascination, his lust, is also manifesting into his demon monsters. He's shrimp basting everything, and he probably loves basting his shrimp. Yeah. Okay.
So. Now
we see the tides kind of change from them getting jumped to them winning the fight. They lose like one nobody out of Torkel's army.
Right.
So it's just like, who cares? That's fodder. They're winning the fight. They're like getting to the last numbers. The people are saving each other, so they're bonding over all this.
Right.
Fucking Rel was
We didn't know who Rel was. We just know he was a Cyclops. And then he goes, oh, it's you again. You want to take my gooseberries, don't you?
Did I put it in the notes? Because he saves... There's a moment here. There's a tic-tac-toe moment of Titch almost getting killed, Ergo saving Titch, and then Rel saving Ergo for saving Titch.
Right. And then he goes, how dare you save me? You just want my gooseberries. And he's like, Titch's like, no, that's Rel. He's a friend to the Green Seer.
Right.
And he's like, he's like, yeah, he doesn't talk much, but he's a great friend. We know him.
So Ergo goes up. All right, then, put on that, pal. And he goes to shake his hand and give his full name. I already know. Well, that's not Rel's voice. I already know you. Your name is Ergo.
The Magnificent. He goes, my name is Ergo, the Magnificent.
I need a Titan, a little man of stature like me or Glenn Danzig. We need our titles and our cherry popsicles. You have to allow me to stand.
Man like you can go by Rel, but a man of my sort of stature, hung of horse,
Of
needs
course.
a bigger name. So Cole was like, hey, join up, man. We're having some fucking fun. We're broing down. I think I will join you.
I do believe you guys are pretty cool.
So they start journeying. Fucking Ergo can never shut up. He's like, you ever wish about something? What would you wish for? I want a gooseberry pie, of course. Titch is like, I would like a puppy.
Just the one little puppy.
What would you like, Rel?
One puppy? One in an army of puppies.
Yeah, he's always like, he just shits on everybody.
Everybody.
Like, what an awful wish. Why wouldn't you wish for 100 puppies?
That's why I loved Ergo, because it's like, what the fuck is your deal? Like, he's just going along with it, but shitting on everybody?
What would you wish for, Rel? I guess another eye. And he's like,
let me tell you, friend. Here's what I wish for.
is he John DeHart all of a sudden? Leather.
I thought I was doing my Andre. I wish for ignorance.
Yeah, because he's sick of hearing Ergo talk. That's the joke, people. Cut back to Lysa. She's still wandering around her prison, still being tempted by the crown and the gown. And she finally comes face to face with the beast.
With no back.
And he is just this gross monster creature.
Yeah.
Cut back to the swamp. They start sinking into the ground. Quicksand.
Right. Of course, Lewin? What's his name? Arwen?
Colwyn?
Urwin.
In Einir.
Einir. Hey, guys, I got another shortcut right over here. Let's just walk right through here. And he goes through it just fine. And then everybody starts sinking into the ground.
It's the power of the beast. It had nothing to do with me. So they form a human chain. They pull each other out. Except one guy in Turkwill's army is back there, and he's got like a fucking itty bitty ditty bag.
Itty ditty bitty bag. And it is Colwyn. He's like the last guy out there trying to save him. Grab on.
The guy is literally hanging on a twig. I guess you're finding. You're in quicksand, you grab anything you can, but it's literally like a tumbleweed. He's like clinging to
an itty bitty twiggy,
and he's sinking. And Colwyn's like, I tried. Grabs the fucking itty ditty bitty bag.
Well, yeah, there might have been jewels or diamonds or something
emeralds.
in there. Who knows?
So we lose another fucking dude. While that's going on, they put the seer because the seer can't help. He's blind, so they put him like to the side, and then. He's like, he hears something.
Oh, no, Murray, he was dropping deuce. I mean, you couldn't tell because he's got the robe on, but he did say, guys, I got to go talk to a man about a dog.
And we see another blind seer coming up on him. Is that you, Twitch? Do you have the toilet paper? Do you have some leaves to wipe my ass?
Yes, your buns will be in good order shortly.
And then we see the faux seers.
Why was it green screen, though? There was weird green screen
because
happening.
they had to do a way to figure out a way to elongate the fingers.
Oh, you're right.
So his fingers elongate, and he starts strangling the seer, and he kills the seer and replaces him. He's a changeling.
The thing people don't understand about strangulation is it's all about the fingernails. Billy Drago taught us that.
So he's a blind man, so of course he has to put his hand on some guy's shoulder to guide him. So Cole was like, come here, seer, I'll be your guide. And he's like, and then Torquil was like, no, I want to do that.
That's bitch work. Let me handle it. You're the king after all.
And then we see the seer, he opens his eyes for a moment, they're black, so we know he's evil.
It was a good effect.
And then he's like, because he was just about to kill Colwyn.
That's right. So, now we're going along into this.
Rel, for some reason, is like, I'm going to hang back for a while. You guys go ahead. I'll catch up.
Yeah, they split up because they're like, we need somebody to scout because they thought they were coming to the 3-tree thing.
Yeah.
They thought they were getting close, so they're like, we need a lookout. Let's get the guy with one eye. No depth perception needed in this job. But also, Rill has demonstrated himself to be the greatest badass of all time. Also, is he supposed to be like 10 feet tall?
Yeah, he's supposed to be like 7 feet tall.
Okay,
Yeah.
he's supposed to be fucking big.
Yeah.
So, like, you know what? Why don't you be, our eye, literally? And he stays back to do that job.
And as he's doing it, sure enough, for some reason, the Earth quicksand spits the seer's body up.
Hey, Tom Waits said it best. The Earth didn't want him today.
And he's like, oh, shit. I got to save these guys. So he's hauling ass back to the guys.
We go back over there. Apparently, in this time, they have walked 14 miles because Rel is very far or Rel can't run very fast. And what's happened is our new seer, our corrupted seer, our sea seer, he has said, I can only take the one who will save the world to the 3-tree. Right. And everyone's just like, hey, it's the fucking D&D world, man. Sounds good to me. And so he goes along with Colwyn goes along with
then
it.
his claws start to grow. And he grabs onto Colwyn's shoulder.
Yeah, they get out of sight. And again, there's fog everywhere. So they don't have to go too far before the claws start extending and everything.
And then Rel's running, throws his spear, hits it. We hear that R2-D2. And he starts like shriveling up and shit. And then his like old man body goes into the fucking ground.
Yeah, that's so weird.
And even though Titch has been horribly molested and abused by this man, it's the only man he's known. He's like, what am I going to do? He's like, get over it, kid. We're your family now. Don't worry.
That's right. We're your family
Rub
now.
some dirt on it. Let's go.
If only I had a puppy, this would make this pain a lot easier.
And then we hear Urgo in the back. Oh, really? Urgo's clearly grooming this little boy. I'm sorry, dude. But now we're like, what the fuck are we gonna do?
We can't find the fortress. It's moving around constantly. No one else can tell us. No one else can see it.
Einair, who knows everything, chimes in. Well, there is another way. But I didn't want to do this.
What is it, Ynir? What is it?
The widow of the web. Let's just say we had a thing, and it went a little badly. So I was hoping I ghosted her, if you will. And now I don't want to go. I hid it, and I quit it.
You weren't game for her sarcasm. Is it a little too thick for you?
So he's like, look, it's complicated. My relationship status, complicated. But we have to save the world, so I'm going to do it.
You're losing your voice.
So he's like, don't worry. Because like nobody knows who she is. Well, I do. I know her original name.
I don't just know her. I know her OG name.
We all risk our life. I will risk mine.
So our journey continues, and as we're going along the way, we're starting to see reeds popping up now. We're getting some green again into the swamp.
Urgo was like, ooh, that cinnamon, it's giving me gas.
Titch, I don't know if it's your cinnamon candy, but it has offended every inch of my bowels. I must relieve them over there.
Goes over, pulls out his little tissue, like fucking tissue paper that has the magic.
Spells.
Turns into the cutest little basset hound puppy.
I recognize this basset hound puppy. Did you recognize it?
Snoopy? I don't know.
It's Columbo's dog.
Oh, really?
I didn't think it was.
Are you saying Titch is Columbo?
No.
And that Columbo grew up on Krull, found a way to our world. That's why he has such supernatural powers.
Flying seer, after all. You know what? That might be what it is. He did at one point say, my wife. So maybe.
And like, how kids are. They're heartless. He immediately forgets about the seer because he has a puppy now. So he's all happy. And Cole notices it. Hey, he smiles.
Yeah. Wherever did Ergo go? Oh, I don't know. I think he'll be back soon.
They stop for the night. Einair's like, look, I'll go to the widow. You guys chill here. I'll be back.
And of course, they're sitting here in the middle of nothing. And Torkel's just like, my boys need to eat.
Yeah, what are we going to do? Like, we can cooking. That's women's work. What the fuck are we going to do?
He does the fucking old Def Leppard or whatever band it was. Rat. He licks his finger, flicks it into the air. You know what? There's puss nearby. Yep.
Well, no, they go to Liam and they're like, "You got a hoe in every village."
Oh, it was Liam. Oh,
Yeah.
Liam did the rat lick.
Yeah, he's like,
okay.
Liam's like, Holmes, I got a hoe, because he was in jail for being a pimp.
Yeah.
So he's like, I got a hoe in every village.
People don't know this, but this is actually where area codes were invented, because he was the one, not Ludacris, who came up with the idea of a hoe and different area code.
So he's like, don't worry about it. I got it covered. And sure enough, he does. He has a hoe in this village, and she brings her hoettes with her. And they're there to do the woman's work, cook for them.
Yeah, they cook for them. They're like, I notice your dick's not looking that good these days. Want me to give it a little spit shine?
We haven't known. What has Lysa been up to lately? Well, she's still just running around her prison.
Just running around.
She gets taunted though because she sees she sees like a window to Krull, and she's like, oh my god, I can escape, even though she's like 200 feet off. But she's like, whatever, I'm desperate. And he's just taunting her because then the hallway she's running down starts closing in, and she's in this room, and it turns into like some evil fucking place or whatever, and he's like, ha 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 ha, you will not escape me.
I think this is, I don't remember how they did it because they kind of mixed it up. But he presents her with more power, a robe, a Macho Man Randy Savage, like fucking robe and everything, and a crown again, like fucking wraparound sunglasses,
like,
a burning rose.
Yeah.
And then his fist protrudes to the ground
because
again.
he's showing how much she hates beauty. Because he's like, your planet disgusts me. You picked an awful planet to live on. No, I picked love.
Oh, yeah.
I believe in power. You and I can share our power. I can take it. You don't like me because of my midget-looking shape. He's a giant midget. My misshapen, disgusting form. I can be any form. Then why isn't he? Why is he a disgusting form? Why wouldn't he be a beautiful form?
He doesn't want to be distracted by the ladies, clearly.
Turns into he's men going their own way. He turns into Colwyn, but he has red eyes to show he's evil.
Yeah,
and
lizard
she's
eyes.
like, that ain't gonna work on me.
This is actually what one of High on Fire's albums is all about. Beast is a lizard person, after all.
Death our communion is based on Krull. People don't know that because
it's
the better title.
If you look at the cover,
Would you have picked up a High on Fire album called Krull? No. Matt Pike knew that.
He knew that, but if you look at the cover, there's a glaive right there on it.
Yeah. So we cut back to Colwyn and we see a babe, but not any babe. Grip, did you recognize this babe?
Oh my God, no.
Well, you probably didn't recognize her because you're not seeing her luscious tits, because this babe, last we saw of her, was being ogled by her brother, Robert Ginty, in the movie White Fire.
No!
Yes.
Oh, this poor woman.
Yes. So she is fallen madly in love with Colwyn. He's this beautiful prince. So she's just like, let me ease your tension. Like, no, I love another.
Are you sure you love another? Because I don't see them amongst us, so maybe I could just rub on your dick for a little while.
And then we see that dick-rubbing hand grow claws. Like, oh my God, it's another changeling. And we're seeing the beast is showing Lysa this, not the changeling shit. She's just showing them talking to each other.
And he's talking in her ear like, look at him lust after my little changeling.
He doesn't love you. What? Like, why does the beast want Lysa?
I don't know.
'Twas beauty that did something to the beast.
It's so boring. They never build Lysa up to the point where it's like, Beast, for all we know, Beast just wants to fuck this bitch.
So they're watching Colwyn interact with the changeling, and she's just like, I can't. She's like, I'm a emissary of the beast. I've sent to kill you, but I can't. Yeah. 1 hour with you, Coleman. I fell madly in love with you.
1 hour. We've spent an hour with Colwyn, and I don't give a fuck about this band. But this woman, well, Murdy, after what you just told me, the fact that she was recently with Ginty, yeah. I get it.
Yeah, he's beautiful next to Ginty.
I get it. Yeah. Next to Ginty, this man is fucking.
Apparently, Colwyn runs on cocksmog because she's not even a human, and she wants to fuck Colwyn.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. Got black eyes only for your cock.
So the beast is toying with. Did she just kill herself? I don't even know what the fuck happens to the female changeling.
Dude, did she stop? Oh no, Beast killed her. Beast did
Oh,
one of his
yeah.
throat
Oh, that's
slashes,
right.
and
Yeah.
like a worm jumped out of her brain or something.
And Lysa's like, see, he only loves me. I will never love you, Beast. Curse you.
Here's my new deal. I'll call off my slayers. Otherwise, I'll slay this whole land. The land you love, Krull. I'll slay the whole thing. Or you'll marry me. Or the deal. Donald Trump, page 122.
And she's like, I'll never marry you. He'll save me. She's like, she could stop it all. Save hundreds of thousands of lives.
Yeah, no.
She's like, no.
I might get laid.
I'm gambling on
Yeah,
Krull one.
I might get laid.
All right. Einar.
Yeah.
He has found the widow's web. She lives in like another cave.
From the fog to the web.
It's like she lives in a, like, what would you call what she lives in? Like a hollowed out boulder? I don't know. Like it's in the middle of a spider web. She lives in this like chamber.
Yeah.
And he has to crawl. He thankfully has his magical sleeveless gloves, so that the webbing doesn't stick to his hands.
That's right.
He's gonna walk across a strand of webbing. As he does, a translucent white spider comes out. That's pretty cool. I like the stop motion animation.
No, it was good. It was good. They, again, prolonged it a little bit. The tension wasn't really there because you're watching him do this for like 9 minutes.
Yeah, and there's this elderly lady he's going to, and then he goes, Lysa!
As the danger is about, like the spider is getting closer to him, he cries out for Liza.
And we're like, what?
What?
The princess? What the fuck? No, there is another named Lysa. His love, the widow of the web. She's like, I haven't heard that name in decades.
And then we see just a hand, a Drago, flip over an hourglass.
Right. And then that stops the spider from attacking. If he can get to her chamber before the hourglass ends, he'll be safe from the spider.
So you think he's going to make it in no time. No! In fact, what happens is he's going so slowly that the spider reactivates.
Well, he is an old man.
Yeah, he is. It reactivates, and it ends up like tripping the web that he was connected to, which turns into a George of the Jungle vine, and he swings and just happens into the core. The golden
Whatever,
core.
he got where he needs to go. And then he sees there's like, oh, my love. He forgot. He's like, oh, my God, that worked? He didn't even know that was her name. He was like, damn, I was lucky because Einar apparently, when he was young, was quite a cocksmith. He was just fucking around. He was a Liam, if you will.
Also, that was the popular name at the time. Like Einar, Aya. Like, he was just guessing. He nailed
So
it.
she's been carrying a flame for this guy for a long. She never fucked a man. He fucked her so good. She never fucked a man after this.
I think it's apropos that you said he fucked her so good because she does reveal in a minute here, we had a child together.
And he's like, okay. Yeah. and she's like, and I killed him. He's like, in himself, he's like, well, I didn't know the kids. I don't fucking give a shit. But he's
Like-
trying to work her, dude. He needs the location of the Black Fortress. He's trying to rush. He's like, come on, I got to get fucking going here.
Right.
She turns finally into what she used to look like when she was young and beautiful.
Well, he says, it's getting fucking hard to talk to you with that face. Could you fucking,
What?
like...
I
magic
wish
it up?
I need to see that. He's fucking wooing her. That beautiful face I remember.
By the way, we talked about this. This is Lemmy in his late days. The moles are growing huge. The facial hair is awful.
Griff, I think we're on to something with our whole Dune Krull thing.
Thank you.
Because this is no ordinary Lysa. This is fucking Jessica.
Yeah.
Paul Atreides' mom.
Yeah, it is. Lady
so
Jessica.
there is some kind of crossover here.
I knew it as soon as I saw the Quizno rappers in the background there.
And he's just like, that sucked. You killed the kid, but I need to know the Black Fortress. Because she's like, this is my punishment. I've been trapped inside the spider web for killing our child. And he's like, well, I forgive you. Because he doesn't give a shit. He never even met this kid. He's just like, I would have paid for the abortion. So he's just like,
I've gone 60 years without your sweet tang. Like, I've moved on forever. Like, I'm trying to save the goddamn world, the realm.
all I'm thinking about is you. Working her hard. He's just like, you are the only thing I think about. And then she's like, please, the Black Fortress. She's like,
There's only one option, but it would basically kill both of us. I can't do that.
You must. Well, that's later because then she goes the Iron Desert.
Oh, okay.
And then because she can only turn the hourglass one time per person.
Oh, and
he's like,
she already turned it
Yeah,
once.
and he's like, I can't get back. But there is one way, but it will be our doom.
Because she was telling him where the tower's going to be the next day.
Yeah,
Iron Desert. Okay.
So she's like, you know what? It worked. He's like, yes, I got her back. She's back in my cock smog. She's like, I will give up my life. So she smashes the fucking hourglass.
You can't be a badass on Krull unless you have full strength of your smog. Right. That's the lesson that we've learned. Einir knows it, and clearly Colwyn has learned it based on that village. This is all happening in the subconscious.
Krull is a man's world.
Krull is a man. Krull. Both men's world.
Yeah.
Look, can we just send all the right wingers?
I think what happened was
world?
Tarl conquered Gore, moved on to Krull, and he taught cocksmog to all the men. It's almost like a Jedi type thing, but it's cocksmog.
Oh no, it's a Jedi power for sure.
So he pours it in his hand. He's like, it's slipping out. She's like, you better hold on to that shit. 'Cause that's the only thing holding the fucking spider back.
Goddamn right.
So he's like rushing out. Thankfully, he's got his magical fucking sleeveless gloves, so he's holding as much as he can.
Right. We see the spider approach him, but he holds out the sands in his fist, and the spider's just like, fuck, I can't fuck with this. I'm getting out of here.
As soon as he gets to off the web into like the opening of the cavern, the spider's like, fuck it, I'm gonna destroy the fucking the chamber that Lice is in. Yeah, kills her ass.
Yeah. He wanted that fucking sweet human goo.
So he's like, hey, one goo deserves another. So Einer escapes. He finally makes it down to our boys. Oh, come to me! And he's got literally 3 specks of red dust in his hands. So, spiced, if you will.
Spice melange. Hello. It was orangey hue.
And they're like, Einar! And he's like, 1,000. He's like, the Iron Desert. That's the next location of the Black Fortress. Opens his hand. The final 3 specks of spice go out.
1,000 leagues away. You got to get there in time.
Yeah, because they're like, fuck, we can't do that. The Iron Desert's 1,000 leagues away. And then all of a sudden, Rel pops in. I know what can do it. You ever heard of fire mares?
That's right.
They can do 1,000 leagues in a day. And they're like, fuck yeah, we got an opening.
So Einer dies, and they go, well, all right. Mission goes on.
They just cover some leaves on top of them, and they move on.
They give him the half-ass grave, and they just throw some leaves on
Well, they tell
him.
the women, like, ladies, take care of this.
Please take care of this.
And they just take off.
Don't eat him. Or eat him. We don't care.
Whatever. He served his purpose.
He served his purpose.
Go back to the Black Fortress. We see it morph from the winter location to the Iron Desert.
That's right.
All right, so we need to get some fucking fire mares.
We also need to stretch this movie for another 80 minutes.
Yeah. So they herd some Clydesdales into like a
narrow passage.
Yeah. It's like
it's
blocked
beautiful.
off.
It's a good on-set, naturey shot.
And Rel is like the white one, the gray one. That's the leader. So of course Coleman's got to ride the gray one. He's the leader.
It's got black spots on it,
so,
like the Raiders in the 80s.
I love how they lasso the Clydesdale. Yeah. Fucking Clydesdale, the strongest horses around, and they drag Colwyn. He drags Colwyn for like 5 feet, and then it stops. Like, oh, it's just too much. You've broken me.
Well, the smog hits horses too, man. Apparently,
because he just hops on. They're like, all right, everybody, let's do this. Rel, get on your fucking horse.
Rel is standing as tall as Colwyn on the Clydesdale. He's like, nope, brother, I gotta tell you, this is where our paths depart.
He's like. And then they're like, what? And then Titch goes, his time's come. He's going to die. Apparently, he can see himself having a heart attack in this fucking, area.
That's what I thought was happening here. This is what made it to the notes, because that's what I thought. Like, I put the subconscious in here. And then Irigo comes over. Hello there, Rel. I'm riding with you, buddy.
Sorry, I can't. My time has come. I never got to know you.
Wait, did
we never shed gooseberries.
Oh my God, he wanted to dip his ink in his gooseberries.
I never got to goose your berries. Yeah, I guess so. How can I say? This is my curse.
I hate it, but I love this. This is
maybe he was gonna die in some bizarre autoerotic asphyxiation thing.
Maybe.
He's like, I gotta choke myself to death.
I don't look. I really hope Ergo was not a pedophile, but
I don't know. He looked like one.
His relationships with Rel and with people, that was the only motivation for me to watch this movie. Because his interaction with Rel here, he actually had some, it works. It fucking works. I felt it. And then the rest of this movie happens, and I don't care.
So they hop on their fire mares. They're riding Hell Stallions bareback and free. They're taking their chances with raw energy.
They're fucking standing on the horse.
10 glow bucks for anybody who gets that reference. So now we get some awful green screen of them just riding horses, and then they're literally riding on air because there's flames coming off the hooves.
They arrive at the Iron Desert.
Okay, Iron Desert. That's their location. A desert's pretty big.
Yeah.
Somehow they just know exactly where to go in the Iron Desert.
The horses knew which way to go.
Apparently.
So
they find the fortress, and it's the sun's about to go down, so it's gonna teleport to another location. So they have to get in. Apparently, you have to be inside the fortress. You can't be on it.
It sounded like they were getting there at night before the sunrise, because then they were saying, we got to get there before the double dawn. It's not just one dawn.
Not double dawn, double dawn.
Not double dawn. Guys,
that shows you how an alien world Krull is, because all alien worlds have two suns. We know
two suns.
That. Tatooine.
Yeah.
That's the thing. If Star Wars was called Tatooine, would we went and saw it? No. It was called Star Wars.
Exactly.
Maybe it was called Krull Wars.
I still want to see that. Krull Wars? I would think of Skrulls from the Marvel universe.
So they start scaling the fortress. The Slayers start opening little doors, shooting lasers at them.
This is boring. It's awful. It doesn't make sense. You can't see where anybody is in context. We look out into the distance, and we see another fire mare.
And we see it's Rel on it. He said, fuck dying. I'm not going to autoerotic asphyxiate myself. I'm going to save the day.
See, again, the subcontext here. What the fuck? He was just like, you know what? I'm not going to die out there. I'm going to die wherever I want to fucking die. Right. Is that what's happening?
Today is a fine day to die.
Today is a fine day to die.
So Rel, knowing he's going to die, is like, fuck it. I'll take every laser blast I can take. So he's like actually acting as a shield for our heroes.
That's right. And of course, everybody's like, this guy fucking kicks ass. Except for Favre or the fat guy with the mustache.
I don't remember.
Called somebody else.
Hagar the Horrible from
you said
Harry
Hagar
Potter.
the Horrible.
Isn't that his name? Harry Potter character?
He didn't have any hair. You're right. It's Hagar. But Hagar had the long curly hair and no facial hair. This guy had short hair.
But it's the actor.
And a mustache.
It's the actor.
Oh, it is?
Yes.
Oh.
That's why I'm bringing it up, dummy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So he just gets killed. Nobody really cares. He's like, yeah, you guys were right, I guess. I don't fucking know.
I'm going to die a badass. I lived a badass, so fuck it.
So Rel, taking every laser blast, goes up to one of the doors because they're like getting ready to teleport. So he like holds the door open.
Yep.
All our boys go through his legs and go through it into the chamber.
That's right. Inside, our crew is now fighting inside.
Well, I love how like Rel has no chance. There's literally like 3 inches. We can see his eye poking through it. Like, come on, we can still save him. He's being crushed.
Yeah.
He's no longer alive. His eyeball just skirts out into the fucking Turquoise face.
That's right. But inside, again, we're in hostile territory, so the crew are taking heavy laser fire. Casualties up the wazoo. The army is down to like 8 people that we don't care about. Liam Neeson, Turkle, and then the rest.
Yeah. Liam gets shot.
Liam does get
and
shot.
As his dying wishes, tell every hoe in every village they were my favorite.
Well,
make them feel good one last
They're
time.
inside when the castle all locks up, and we do actually warp to a springy meadow. But yeah, you're right. Liam goes down. We're in the springy meadow now.
So they discard Liam. They're walking. Remember, this is like an organic fortress. It's not like steel.
Yeah.
So a rift in the floors opens up, and Ergo and Titch slide down it with Colwyn.
That's right. And they're like, oh, we got to save these guys right now. Where's a rope? Where's a rope? Where's a rope? They're trying to descend themselves.
Where was the rope when the guy was drowning in the quicksand?
Where was the rope then? Yeah, good call. It was apparently on his fanny pack, but he was slow to get the rope again here.
They pull Colwyn up. They leave Ergo and Titch down there.
Colwyn's like, wait, I'll live to fight another day. I'm not going down there with them.
So they get sealed off.
Right. And we see that a Slayer is bearing down on them.
A bunch of Slayers, like a line of Slayers are coming up, and Ergo does his magic and turns into a tiger.
Yeah,
and apparently that scares the shit out of this. They have laser guns, and they're like, whoa,
Yeah.
we're not fucking with a tiger.
Titch is like, I guess I'll never get to eat real candy ever in my life. Just cinnamon bars, whatever
I'll
the
never
fuck
get
that
to
is.
know what a redhead's pussy tastes like. And he's like,
That's what...
and then he's like, what do you think a cinnamon bar is?
Of course, Ergo goes, "Ah, ah, ginger pussy. But if that's what you wish for, that's a better wish than a puppy."
I'm gonna make sure you live. That's why he turns into a tiger.
That's right.
And they get laser guns, but they back off of a tiger.
Yeah, they're like, oh, fuck, is that a fucking tiger? Wait, do they even know what a tiger is?
Maybe that's why they're scared.
That might be
Because Ergo kills all the Slayers, but he does take one shot to the paw.
That's right.
So, all right, now Cole. So it's just
Yeah, he walks up to the dome, like, just there.
him. Yeah, the dome that's the prison of Lysa.
Yeah, and Torko's like, what the fuck is this
So
thing?
we have Torkel, the young boy, and some rando guy.
Some random guys. Yeah.
Random guy who looks like Bo Swenson from fucking that Fred Williamson movie. He's like,
Yeah.
I'd fucking cootie. And he just leans against a wall and falls through it. He's just like, all right, take care of this shit.
So there's one more.
So Turquoise and the young boy follow him into this fucking hole. So it's just Colwyn, and he's like, now's the time for the glaive.
yeah.
Pulls it out, starts spinning.
Glaive,
It looks like a fucking what were those fidget things?
Oh, fidget spinners.
Yeah. So he's just spinning it on his finger. He's like getting into
He
it. And he's
does.
like, oh wait, I got to save Lysa.
It had a nice greased up bearing in there too, so you hear it whirring in the camera. It's very ASMR.
And it starts cutting an incredibly jagged hole for Lysa to escape.
This is what AI is doing for the world, people. This is an automated glaive, and the cut is garbage.
And it's just basically acting like a fucking circular saw and just cutting through. Cut down to our boys. They wind up in a dungeon, which has when spikes to start shooting out of it.
Yeah.
They evade all of them.
What was the deal? Was it like, I thought they went down here looking for treasure. They found a knife.
No.
It
What
seemed
happened?
like every time they touched the knife.
No, what happened was Rando guy dropped his knife in the scramble to get away from the spikes, and then he's like, I have to get my knife back.
Oh.
So he goes for it and then allows himself to be impaled on because the spikes stop.
I thought when I was watching it, every time he touched the knife again, it started again.
No,
But
it
maybe
was
something else
just
triggering
no,
it.
it was just Beast fucking with him.
They were just fucking okay.
So it starts again, impales him. So he's like, but I got my knife back.
Based on Torkel, I thought he was going for treasure.
No, they were just trapped in this room. They were
Okay.
looking for where to get out.
Okay.
So Torkel and the young boy are just pinned down, but they're not impaled yet.
Back at the dome, Liza is freed.
Right. I want to point out this most anticlimactic final fight I've
Yeah.
seen in fucking since we've probably done this show.
Maybe that's what makes this movie just so meh. It's just like, wow.
Because somehow Lysa knows we have to get away from the center of his power, and this is it. So they literally walk 10 feet away, and then they stop because Colwyn. There's like a chamber, and Colwyn uses the glaive to like cause an avalanche that blocks off because I guess the beast was coming.
Yeah, he threw it out a couple times, knocked out a bunch of teeth because her dome led to like the mouth apparatus of Beast or something.
I don't know. But it doesn't stop the beast. He just Kool-Aid Mans through it.
Yeah.
And so they can't fight if he's 10 feet closer to the beast. Because it's not like he ran like 100 yards away.
They're in the Black Fortress, though.
Yeah, he's 10 feet away from the center
Yeah.
where all the power of the beast resides for reasons.
Yeah. For reasons.
The beast is like 100 feet tall. How is he going to beat this guy? He throws the glaive hits the beast in the chest, and it kills him.
Yeah.
We're like, what? Like, there was like no battle. It was like literally just he throws it, hits him, but he's like, I got to get that fucking glaive. I climbed a fucking mountain for it. That's badass. I got to get it. So he's like using his force powers to try to pull it. It's tugging at the heartstrings, if you will, of the beast.
Yeah.
But it won't. It's like it's fucking Luke Skywalker trying to get the lightsaber in the snow beast chamber. He's like, pulling at it.
It's hard to do tension here, but at least you have Liza to be like, just leave it. We can go. We can be
No,
free.
this is sweet. I gotta have the glaive.
I know.
I'm a slave to the glaive.
Yeah, he's a slave to the glaive. He's like, I can't lay you without the glaive.
So he's like, I gotta get it by hand, I guess. So he goes to the fucking beast. Of course, we get the jump scare. The beast is still alive.
Yeah.
And he just goes, oh, and this walks away from the beast.
Right. So they kind of like cower, hide behind a pillar as the beast starts throwing energy beams at him, and she's like, we got to run away.
Then they just pull something out of their ass.
Yeah.
This was annoying.
No, it's not the glaive that gave you power. It's our love.
Oz. Remember the flame? And all of a sudden, she reduces the flame from
she goes down under her dress.
Oh, well, she has a fire crotch. That's right.
And she produces the flame.
And then she hands it to him, which I guess means they're married. It's like,
yep, cinnamon
melange. Hands it to him. I guess they're married.
Sorry.
I guess they're married now.
Oh, you know what? You're right. That seals the deal.
And then I guess they didn't pull it out of their ass because they didn't alluded that they have fire shooting powers, they have control over fire. At least fire doesn't burn them, we know.
Yeah, and they haven't fucked yet, so the passion would be incredible. He's like, I gotta get in that shit. So of course, the fire's gonna be a goddamn fire hose.
So he just engulfs the beast in flames, and the beast just dies. And of course, as the beast dies, the fortress will start collapsing.
And so now we've got a timer going. We got the escape sequence.
Somehow, all our crew reunite.
Right.
They know because I can't believe the fucking young boy's like, that's Urgo's blood. He recognizes Urgo's blood, apparently. He's like, that's Urgo's blood.
That was my favorite part. The dumbest part of this movie is somebody goes, yep, that's Urgo's
gooseberries.
blood. Taste
So
the gooseberry.
It's got to be Urgo's blood.
Yeah.
So we hear Titch twinkling his little bells. And then we find like his paw has been like shot. And then he turns back into Urgo. It's his shoulder now, so we know he's gonna live. We've done this a million times.
They carry him out.
They cross a bridge. The bridge collapses, and then they're trapped. So Coleman just shoots a hole 100 feet up.
Yep.
At least, and they managed as the thing's collapsing. They managed to climb their way down like 100 feet, run away. We see the fortress explode upwards. It just starts going back to space.
I don't know, man.
So the fortress doesn't exist. We're like, whoa, that was great. So Coleman's like, well, I guess you earned it. You can take your manacles off now. And he's just like, that's pretty sweet. I like them. I think I'm gonna put some emeralds on them, but I'm gonna keep them.
I don't know if I want my marshal,
my Lord Marshal
to have shackles.
We don't know what Torquil could have been like the biggest murdering child rapist. We don't know his past. But he's like, you earned it,
Yeah. Well, he's got to be a good guy because he helped save the fucking world, right?
I guess.
Right?
So they're like, hey, Krull. And then we hear like Einar's voice again. And they had a child that ruled the galaxy.
Wow.
There you go. Some of you guys requested it. You got it.
I don't know. It's a weird movie. They tried to do a big thing, and they fucking
complain about people just rehashing shit. And this is an original idea. It had original stuff to it. I'll give it that.
It's not offensive. The ending is sad because it's just like, and then this happens.
Well, it's sad because Urgo's going to fucking wind up molesting Titch.
Wow. That's where you're going with this?
Titch's nightmare never ends. He thought he was safe because he got out of under the blind seer.
I just like that you went from I hate Urgo to Urgo's a douchebag, but I kind of like him to also he's raped that child. Like, wow.
Well, I don't know if he's grooming the kid. So in his mind, it's not rape.
Yeah.
He's raping the kid's mind.
Yeah, okay.
Even if the kid gives his body to him willfully, he's being mind raped.
Right. He got draked.
Yeah. Well, but we've seen Game of Thrones. This is how medieval worlds work. It's acceptable to do this shit.
Right.
All right.
Hard times.
Hard times, that is.
Thank you.
I had some gooseberries with an Urgo. I had gooseberries with a Cyclops, baby.
I didn't expect that. I shared a bag of gooseberries.
Okay, Griff, since this is the time of giving, this is the Christmas time, the holiday time, I'm sorry, war on Christmas.
Wait, no, that's over now, right?
This is the time of giving. I'm going to give you a choice, Griff.
Oh, boy.
To what movie we're going to do next week. You have two choices.
Okay.
Both movies came from the 80s.
Okay.
One movie is an
movie.
R-rated fantasy movie from Canon Films.
Okay.
The other movie it's not a kid's movie, but much like Krull, it's a kid-friendly movie, science fiction, and video games play a a little bit of a part in. It's not The Wizard or whatever that Nintendo movie is.
Okay.
But video games play a part in it. So you get to choose which movie we're going to do.
Video games.
I think you chose correctly because this movie, and I like that we're going back and forth. We go sci-fi, fantasy, sci-fi.
Yeah.
It's a movie about a young boy, high school boy, who feels trapped in his go-nowhere life. He's living in a trailer park.
Okay.
His only solace is playing a video game. But it's not just any video game, Griff. This video game decides whether you're the last starfighter.
Oh.
Whether you're good enough to lead an army in space.
Oh.
The movie is called The Last Starfighter.
Okay.
I think you chose wisely because the other movie, I'm not going to say because we might do it some other time.
Is this based on Ender's Game? It sounds like Ender's Game.
Might have been. I don't know.
Yeah.
But, yeah, that's the movie, The Last Starfighter. So we'll see you next week. And on this cold, chilly night, you better keep it warm.